Another cutting-edge Town Hall 12 attack strategy. Why not? We got ice golems, bowlers, and witches. Seems legit. What's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and today we're going to take a look at another Town Hall 12 attack strategy. Now, over the last couple of weeks, we've looked at hog riders and miners and the balloons and lava hounds, and most of those require a queen charge, and they are very technical attacks that not a lot of players like to do. And so this attack strategy is not really up that alley. We got ice golems, we got bowlers, and we have witches. So a little bit of an icy bow witch, if you will, and a wall wrecker. So the wall wrecker has the P.E.K.K.A. and ice golem combination in it, as well as a rage spell. That would be your request. And we have used it in both Clan War and Trophy League, Legend League pushing. Trophy League, Legend League trophy pushing. And I've had some really high results there as well. High percentage 2 stars, a couple of 3 stars. It's been very successful as long as we get rid of the Eagle Artillery. So as we look at this base is very, very popular. And I'm sure some of you out there are using it as well. And you will notice that the Eagle Artillery is down in the centralized compartment of this base with a single target Inferno Tower, and you could very much P.E.K.K.A. Bobat this base as well, but we are going to hit it from the south side, move our troops up through towards the town hall, and take down the town hall with the ice golem, or with the ice golem P.E.K.K.A. combination from the wall wrecker. So we're going to start out by dropping our barbarian king over in the far eastern side of the base, taking down a few buildings. We want to try to clear out a funnel and make sure that our troops go towards the core and stay in a general path towards the west. So that king is going to work. He's going to take down a wizard tower with the assistance of a party whiz, you know, and then the king is going to go into that air defense. His ability is going to be used, and he's going to take down a few more buildings, as well as drawing the clan castle troops. Now you will also notice down here in the southern side of this base, we're going to start by dropping an ice golem, a pair of bowlers, and a pair of witches, about 4 of each. And we're going to clear out multiple buildings down here to set the south side funnel, ensure that our troops go into the base. Then we're going to follow it up with 4 ice golems, our remaining bowlers, and our wall wrecker. Then we're going to drop the witches, the queen, and the grand warden. And so we're going to allow that wall wrecker to open up the compartment. We're going to use the grand warden's ability here momentarily, as well as a rage spell and a poison spell for the enemy clan castle troops. We got to ensure that we preserve the life of our wall wrecker. The wall wrecker must make it to the town hall, so you're going to need to use his ability and time it perfectly. So everything's going to move into that compartment, taking down the Eagle Artillery and the single target Inferno Tower, and then they're going to work their way towards the western side of this base. Now you will notice that the wall wrecker has made it to the town hall, and we are going to drop that rage spell on the P.E.K.K.A. to ensure the death of the town hall. That way it goes down. So without the rage spell, I've tried it multiple times, it will not go down and the P.E.K.K.A. will die. So the P.E.K.K.A. will launch out of that compartment and join the rest of our group. And then we're going to drop our bat spells to flank in from the western side. Now, I probably should have dropped them on the eastern side since our troops are moving from the west, but unfortunately that was not the case, and that's where you use your freeze spells to freeze defenses like the multi-target Inferno Tower and any additional wizard towers, and the expos. The expos are important as well. So you will notice that the bats are working their way towards the northern point, and they are going to get taken out by both the queen and the expos. So you see how I probably should have started from the eastern side. Doesn't matter though, we got plenty of troops with the queen, the bowlers, and the witches, and they're going to work their way into that Tesla farm in the northern point. We're going to use a freeze spell there to freeze the Teslas and allow the witches and skellies to take down those hidden Teslas, and then our queen is going to also assist. Now we have, looks like 3 or 4 defenses remaining with the expo, the Inferno Tower, Archer Tower, Bomb Tower, and a Sweeper. So the Queen's going to come into play. She's going to take down that final multi-target Inferno Tower, and the Witches are going to assist with the final defenses. So let's go ahead and speed this up. That way you can see the army for yourself, and we are going to take a look at one of my Legends League 3 stars right now. Now, one of the major things that I have learned since using this attack strategy is the timing between dropping of troops. And if you take too long on the ice golems, you will lose them quickly, and they're not going to assist you by moving bowlers and witches through the base. And so as we look at this base right here, we have a symmetrical style base, town hall centralized, protected by walls. It's pretty basic, actually. This is a pretty basic base, if you will. But you'll also notice that the Eagle Artillery, the Clan Castle, and the Archer Queen are all located together. There's also single target Inferno towers on this base, so this really helps us out quite a bit. And then also there's 3 wizard towers down on the southern wall of this base. So this is exactly where we're going to come in, is the south side of this base, and make sure that we spread out and really move into this base with all of our troops together. So we're going to start out by dropping an ice golem down on the south side, and we're going to try to set up a funnel here by using the ice golem and a pair of bowlers, taking out multiple buildings, and then we're going to drop the rest of our ice golems, then our bowlers, and then our witches back behind them. We got the queen dropped, and we're going to also drop the wall wrecker here momentarily. Now you'll notice that we lost a lot of our ice golems in the very beginning of the attack because I took entirely too long to get the troops down on the map. So that's something to pay attention to. We're going to drop a rage spell, poison spell, and we're going to use that Grand Warden's ability to preserve the life of our wall wrecker as well as our troops. And so that wall wrecker is going to move in, and we got the Barbarian King in there. He's chasing after the single target Inferno tower, and the Queen and the Grand Warden are going to work their way up towards the eastern side of this base. So that wall wrecker has made it to the town hall. Also notice that there is a tornado trap there, and so that wall wrecker is going to activate the town hall, and then we're going to use a freeze spell and a rage spell to ensure that the town hall falls. That's extremely important. You got to make sure that the town hall falls in the Legend League attacks. So then we're going to bring the bats in from the eastern side of the base, flanking in, taking down a wizard tower, and assisting our queen and witches that are moving through the northern point of this base. Now the troops that were on the south side moving towards the west, they are no longer with us. They've been taken out by the expo. But you will also notice that we have an ice golem still remaining. And so the ice golem really comes in handy. His ability to freeze everything upon death, whether he's either launched off by a spring trap or killed by the defenses, really gives your troops time. And that's one of the things that's really important when it comes to a lot of these attacks, is time to get in on the defenses. And so we have a higher level queen. She's going to assist with taking down multiple defenses. And we have a few witches that are on the outsides of the base. So really the MVP in this attack is the queen, and the ability to save her ability by using the freeze spell here. And the freeze spell is going to shut down that expo and allow this queen to work. So we're going to speed this up and allow that queen to move through. We have a few skeletons remaining. We got a party whiz moving in for the back end cleanup, and that is going to be the attack for a very formidable 3-star attack in Legends League. But for the most part, overall, I've had some really high percentage 2-stars, 80 to 90% 2-star attacks, as well as multiple 3-star attacks with this army. It's a really good army, but you just have to be careful when it comes to the town hall. If there's a lot of buildings around the town hall and you're not able to get it down with just the wall wrecker with the Peck and ice golem, that could be where you lose out and get a 1-star attack. So be very cognizant and pay attention to that. And that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. If this army is not up your alley and you want to try Hog Riders, Miners, or the Lalo armies, make sure you click one of those videos over there for any explanations on that. And if you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys.